Hi everybody, it's Oksana and I'm super excited to share with you this amazing assortment of goodies from Silk Naturals. That is their winter or holiday collection, and there's so many beautiful things. I just can't wait to get started, but I want to show you this brush first because this is so cool. I saw a really long time ago, I think like some high-end brand was coming out with these brushes that look like toothbrushes, but they were makeup brushes. And I can't wait to use this. I still need to figure out how to. I meant to like look it up online because it is really different than your typical brush, but it's a really neat concept. That you kind of hold it like this, and it's so soft. This is like the softest brush. So I'm just excited that they have these because they're so neat and funky, and I wanted to try them, so I'm glad that you can now in like a more affordable way. So this will be really interesting. So now I'm going to get into the makeup. There is quite a few eyeshadows and lip products and 2 blushes. I'll probably start with the blushes since there's only 2 of them. And they did send this to me, which was a really pleasant surprise, and I'm so, grateful. But you know me, I buy their products all the time completely on my own. So I'm gonna be honest about everything, and I love the company and I love their products, and whether I buy them or get them for free, doesn't matter. I still will continue to support the company, and I think they're great, and I would recommend them to anybody. So the first blush is called Clasp, and the other one is called Finish. And I will do a little swatch for you. Clasp is cooler toned and Finish is a little warmer toned. I don't know if that's a good way to show it to you or not. I'll just swatch them. So the cooler toned one is a really pretty raspberry. I'll zoom in 1 second for you. And then the warmer toned is just like a earthy pink. So this is Finish and this is Clasp. And let me zoom in this way so you can see better. And they're just really pretty blushes. I think this one, will be great for winter and fall, but if you like something warmer, they're not too light, so I think that they'll be good for winter and fall. They're not too dark either. I think that they're a good medium that will work well for most people. And there are some really beautiful, actually, while I'm over here, let me show you my eyeshadow. So the one that I have all over my lid, that beautiful sparkly color, is called White Gold. And that is also a part of their holiday collection. And it's just a really pretty, sparkly, kind of a beige shade. So now I might as well show you that color swatched, and I'll do the eyeshadows. So White Gold is like a champagne color, and it's so pretty. It is sparkly, but it's not, the sparkles are really fine. They're not glittery or chunky. And then if you, like something cooler toned, since this is a little warmer, then they have Sterling, which is a beautiful silver. It is another, really shiny, sparkly holiday color. Again, the sparkles are fine, but it is sparkly. There you have it there. So if you like silver. And then there are 2 really pretty greens. There is a lighter green that has like a little bit of gold to it called Imperial. And I'll show you all of these up close once I get kind of more of them on there. And then the other one is a little darker, and it is called Corrupt. And it's more of like a blackened olive. And it has almost like a matte base with sparkles. I don't know if that's a good description, but so that one's quite a bit darker. And then there's this really pretty peachy shade called Change. I thought it said Chance for a second. Maybe it wasn't wise of me to put all the things in the lids. Now I have to like lift up the lids to try and read them for you. But it's a really pretty peach. Look at that. That one's really nice. And then I am so excited for this color. It's called Cranberry. And it is not a color that I own, but I can't wait to try it because I've been wanting to try something like this for quite some time because I think it will make a really pretty look. But look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just such a rich cranberry color. I think for like a pop of color in that like outer part of my lid. Oh, I can't wait to try this. It's so pretty. And then I love purples, and there's a really pretty purple called Present. And it is like a rich, vibrant purple. And all of these have a little bit of shimmer to them. Like both of these and the peach one as well. So pretty. Lots of colors, lots of beautiful colors. And then there is one matte, and the matte is called Cognac, and it is a matte, warm, kind of a rust brown color. So here it is here. Let me zoom in now to show you all of these up close. So I think some great holiday looks you can do with these, and just like wintertime looks. Some really nice shades here. And now let's move on to the lip colors, which I'm super excited about. So first, I want to show you this lip conditioner called Blackberry. And I just put that on my lips right now to show you guys. Before that, I had their other lip conditioner on called Juicy. So for comparison, Blackberry is like a berry plum shade, whereas Juicy is more of a cool tone pink. So that's from their last release. And I really love this formula, the lip conditioner formula, because it's so moisturizing, and it's like, it's a little thicker. It's not sticky or anything like that, but it just, like, it stays on your lips and moisturizes them long term, you know, instead of like just sinking in or something. So for dry lips and for the winter, this is gonna be just so perfect. And then there are two amplifying lip glazes, which I'm super excited about because it's my favorite formula. And they are called Bordeaux and Timeless. And they're just so pretty, especially Timeless. Timeless is gorgeous. It's like a plummy nude shade, and it's so nice. Kind of reminds me a little bit of 90s lipstick that they released last time, but just like a glossy, you know, amplifying lip glaze version. I don't actually know if it's all that similar. I haven't swatched them next to each other, but just reminds me of it. And then Bordeaux is like a raisin color. I think that's a good word to describe it. It's got a little bit of red, it's got a little bit of brown, but it's not, you know, too red or too brown. And I think it has a little bit of plum to it too. So here they are, the two new amplifying lip glazes, and let me try them on for you now. So this is Timeless, and oh my god, I just love it. This is such a wearable, like, flattering color for me. I'm gonna wear this like every day. This and Blackberry. Blackberry for no makeup, this for when I'm wearing makeup. It's just so pretty, and it matches my shirt. So now I'm gonna try on Bordeaux for you. And here's what Bordeaux looks like on me, and I really like it. I mean, it is kind of like, you know, dark, and maybe looks a little vampy on me since I'm pale, but I think this is just a beautiful winter color, and it's a beautiful, like, if you don't want to do a bright red or like a really dark brown or something, it's just like a nice mix that kind of looks like both without being too bright and too out there, but still, like, it's kind of makes a statement because it's kind of dark. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it, but I really like it. I really like the way that looks. So then there's 3 lipsticks, and they are all the vegan organic lipstick formula. So let me go ahead and swatch them for you. First is Mingle, and Mingle is a pink. It is somewhat bright, but it's not super bright. It's kind of like a mid-tone, a little bit subdued pink. Grown-up pink. So that's Mingle. Let me go ahead and try that on for you. And here's Mingle. So I just think it's a very wearable pink. And if you like pinks, but you're just looking for something like a little darker, now that, you know, we're in the fall and winter months, something like an alternative to a summer, you know, baby pink, I think this is a good, you know, fall pink. It's not, you know, too dark, but it's not really light either. And I really like it. I think it looks really nice. So that is Mingle. And then there's two more colors. So there is Linger, which I'll do that one next. And if you like more of warmer shades, I meant to say that this is probably slightly cool tone, like neutral to cool tone pink. So if you want something warmer, then Linger is a nice warm peachy color. It's like a mid-tone with a little bit of nude to it, peach. So I think another great fall winter color for those of you that like the warmer shades. So let me go ahead and try that on. And here is Linger. So very pretty shade if you like warmer tones. And there's one lipstick left to show you. And this one is called Priceless. And Priceless is actually kind of similar to the Amplifying Lip Glaze. So another raisin color, but this just has a touch more red. Let me swatch it right next to it too so you can really see. See how there's like a touch more red. This maybe has a touch more plum to it. But they're similar. And one thing I forgot to say, if you're not familiar with the Amplifying Lip Glaze formula, which I personally love that this has mintiness to it, but it is minty and has a minty tingle. I know that, you know, that's not for everybody, but for me, love it. But if you don't like it and, you know, you really liked Bordeaux, then, you know, this could be your alternative to it, and it's a lipstick formula. So let me go ahead and try that on for you. And there it is on my lips. That is Priceless. So I think it's really pretty. It definitely makes a statement on, you know, especially somebody with my complexion, but I really like it. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see everything that I've been swatching up close. And unfortunately it is pouring rain outside, and it has been for like a week. So I'm just doing indoor swatches for now. That is what those look like. And just a lovely, lovely collection. I think all of these colors are great. They're like great holiday time colors and just like great winter colors. And I love that there's so many colorful shades of eyeshadows, because I love colorful eyeshadows. So just an awesome collection. And lots of pretty goodies, and that timeless lipstick. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this color. So anyways, that is it, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.